All right, welcome back. It's still the RTTV Breakfast Show, and if you are just joining in, then you are on spot. It's the best time to join in. Yesterday we had Tom and Jerry. Today we have Bonnie and Clyde.
And so sure.
And now Tom and Jerry all went about how one went to UK, one went to UK. And Bonnie and Clyde was expecting that. They'd be like, I want to take some pizza this morning or something. And she was just mentioning Ewa just before we came up.
He started it.
Okay, right here on set, we have Joseph Benjamin and we have Kehinde Bankole. Wonderful people.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Where do we all start from? It's Beyond Blood. The premiere is today.
Yeah.
Let's just start from it. What are we to expect from that movie?
Suspense. It's intriguing. It's beautiful. You know, we haven't seen the movie.
Yeah, I was wondering.
So we're also in the same boat. So we're looking forward to being blown away.
Oh,
that's the thing.
How many movies have you done that you've not seen up until the premiere? Is it usual? Is that a normal thing?
Sometimes.
Yes, sometimes.
All right, okay, for your former movies, yet to see the movie, have you ever done a blind critique of your character? Like, oh, I don't think I did this well. Let me see how it turns out. Have you done that before?
I think every actor does, right?
We don't, like, that's the thing, that's the amazing thing. Whenever we sit in the theater at a screening, or probably like a premiere, like for me, I know she does that a lot. I'm busy critiquing, everyone is busy watching the movie, I'm busy critiquing myself, like, okay, no, that's the thing. Where we are, we're worst critics.
Choice? Should I have made another choice?
You get it?
And then you're like, okay, that was
good. That was a good choice.
You're like, no, that was a good choice.
You get it?
That was a good
That's
choice.
the thing.
And I think you'd continue developing yourself that way.
And with the director you worked with, very particular about the details, do you think you have any time for that? I'm guessing the work was perfect.
Well, for every artistic or creative person, perfection is relative. As much as that thing is perfect for that moment, give that actor 2 minutes and come back. The actor will say, director, please, can I have another take? You're always thinking of the possibility
of going at it again, differently.
Going at it again or giving it a different interpretation. You're always, it's until the director says, oh, it's enough, I'm happy. You know? So as much as, well, there's perfection, for actors or for creative people, you always want to explore other options. You always want to test yourself. How about if I had done it this way or that way?
Okay, now, all right, the phone lines are open. You can call in to win a ticket today to the premiere. The numbers to call in 0809122228 8485 and 86, also 0814 000283 and 4. Okay, let me go from the trailer now, at least from what we saw from the trailer. Now, the movie, I heard it's rated 18.
It is?
And it was because, I think it was because of what you guys did.
They did
What did we do?
What? I'm looking at it now. Let's see now. Normally,
What did we do?
It beats me. What did we do?
Okay, why do they have this suspiciousness on their faces?
No, but seriously,
You guys
what did we
have
do?
this suspiciousness. Did we do something?
We didn't do anything, honestly. Hey, hello, people. We're on national television. We didn't do anything.
Do not believe them. They're actors. We're your judge, your jury, executioners will execute you here.
Yeah, Nollywood has embarrassed us so much for not doing romance so well. Now let's talk romance. How was chemistry on set?
Like she said earlier, let me borrow from her. Romance also is relative. Trust me. It only depends. It depends on how you interpret it. You know, like what people don't understand. Usually, less is more. You don't have to go overboard for you to prove a point or tend to showcase something. You know, it's all in the ability to convince the viewer, even in the subtlety of what it is you're doing, and they'll say that yes, you pass your message across. You understand? So I beg to differ. It's a lie. Nollywood has been interpreting romance in their own way, and they've been trying.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. What would you say about that? What would you say about that?
I'd say that I think it depends on who that character is. Sometimes the character is, you call some character a very subtle, decent person. You don't expect the person to be all over the place with maybe sexual, you know, innuendos and all that. And then if you say the person is wild and crazy, there's certain things we naturally would expect to see from. So I think most of the time, Nollywood is getting it right based on what the story is all about and who that person in question is also all
what
about.
it demands. It's basically based on what it demands. That's
Okay,
it.
so without letting the cat out of the bag, what aspect of yourself did you find in your character without describing the character at all? Because he talked about his own character and it seemed very different from the roles he played in other movies, and now it's very different here. What part of the character did you see? Oh, this is so much like me.
Okay, well, the part where advocate for others, where I'm always minding other people's businesses.
Yeah, we had your exploits. Remember how
I always
knelt
hate
down
people
in
being
front of someone.
cheated and all that. So I think that I found that's similar to what I would do personally.
Okay, just that alone.
I can't give too much away, but I think it's about just
Like 2 or 3, maybe.
Okay, but let's see now. Selling, what do you think Beyond Blood? I asked everyone that came this question. What do you think Beyond Blood will do to Nollywood? Is it a step forward? Is it at par with what you have, or
Is it going to blow people away?
What would it do to Nollywood? What kind of impact would it have? Considering what other projects you've been in and all of that, what do you think Beyond Blood can do to Nollywood?
Well, everyone who comes to the table brings a different menu, and it is all in a bid to buffer up what is on the ground and usually to up the ante. Get it? So, for me, based on production value, Beyond Blood will set another standard. Okay. It'll push things further, and of course, because like I constantly say, we've gotten to that point where mediocrity is being pushed off the stage. Okay. Professionalism is coming to play. So it's about time people step up. Okay, recently Netflix launched in Africa. Mm-hmm. So of course now they have set the race.
Yes.
You get it? So now it's good. It's beautiful for the film business in Africa. Now, which the greatest challenge we've had, which is distribution, has taken a leap forward. You get it? A foundation has been set for that now to tackle that. Netflix is your gateway to the world, as it were, as regards content. So now we can tackle distribution. Of course, certain standards are put in place. If you don't meet up to those standards, of course, they would not look in your direction. You get it? They have a standard they've set over time, which is what has made them what they are today. So for me, I feel Beyond Blood is going to set another standard. And it's not as if people fail to understand that we're not in competition with each other. No. But some people feel that way, and they should change that mentality. It's basically we're all working to build a formidable force. We're all working to give the African film industry a new name and a new image to push things up. And that's why everyone is coming with the different strengths and visions and and ideas. And for Beyond Blood, because it took a while to get here. It took a while to get here, and they put in everything to make sure they set that standard, to make sure that they make that statement. And I am very convinced, I make bold to say that yes, they have done a very good job. Wow. And for Nollywood, it will set a good standard as well.
What do you have to say about that?
You agree?
I do agree.
Okay.
And it is actually caps most of what I would say. I totally agree.
Okay, so today is the premiere. And a number of people had won tickets and all that. People are going to come out to attend the premiere. And then from tomorrow, it's going to be airing in the cinemas and all of that. There's for a while now, a number of people come up and I don't watch Nollywood. I know a number of people like that. They come up and say, I don't watch Nollywood. I don't like Nollywood and all of that. And I'm thinking now, okay, now you're the main cast of the movie. How would you, let's say it's me, I don't like Nollywood. How would you sell something like Beyond Blood to me, to someone who doesn't like Nollywood, or who doesn't go to the cinema to pay to see a Nollywood movie? Because normally, a number of people, I'd rather go, let me go and see Star Wars. We spoke about Star Wars yesterday. Or let me go and see Spectre. Let me go see even Bollywood. And then, but there's someone like, why would I pay to go and see a Nollywood movie? I beg, when the CD come out, I go buy them, Charlie. Why would I leave? What would make me leave and go to the cinema to go see Beyond Blood?
I think the first thing I would have said would have been word of mouth. Most of the time, when people go to the cinemas and they go and see their Mission Impossible and all the things, and then they get back home and then somebody's talking about, I saw this movie. Oh, I saw that girl. Oh, I saw that guy in this movie. It was fantastic. They're still skeptic for a bit, but once you hear it the first time, you're hearing it the second time, and then 1-2 more people are still saying the same thing about the same project, you might just say, okay, let me go and see it. So we have that happens a lot. Then I think another thing again is that we need to reorientate our people, educate them to say some of this money we're spending to make films, that filmmakers are spending to make films, they need to be recuperated back. And these filmmakers are not just one man standing to do the business alone. It's a very large means of employment for a lot of people. Your cousins are working for filmmakers. Your brothers are there. Your sisters are there. They need to remain employed. And what Nigeria has is what we will give. We have Nollywood. We have oil. We have agriculture, which we haven't really been doing, too well with. So if you see it as, I'm also contributing, I'm also helping someone, you're also paying your cousin's salary, you're also doing something, you'll have a different mentality to it, and you'll be able to support that cause. So I think people need to, aside entertainment, it's what America has done with their actors that we see and we love. They see their actors in a certain way, they carry their actors in a certain way. They will tear you down if they want, but it's to show that the power the celebrities have is in the hands of the people. So what are you doing for your own celebrities, except to say, oh, no, I'm not watching that film? And then we have the same cycle, we continue. Africa is poor, like backward in a couple of things, and we're trying to carry forward. It's everybody's, joint collective efforts that would make that happen.
Okay, before we run off, just take a look at that standee right there. Please give a meme for any character you choose, not yourselves. Not yourself. Maybe you can give for him and you can give him a random meme. It doesn't have to be cool.
No, you give for him
just
and
give for him, then you give for her.
A meme, just a caption.
One has to beat the other. It's a competition, please.
Yeah, so we'll just round up with that.
It's a competition. You have to beat
Which one has the better caption? Yes, you have to give a better caption.
And your caption has to beat his.
Okay, but from what I'm seeing on him, show off. Like,
Show off.
Fizzy, show off, like.
Okay. What is
Okay, what of yours?
He's thinking about something.
What caption would you give to her? You're still thinking about
I'm sorry, but I'll do it again. I'm guilty and I'll do it again.
That's all you can see. He won. You still have a second go if you want to try again. You just leave it that show off.
There has to be a word. I'm looking for a nasty Yoruba word.
Yeah,
what's the Yoruba word for show off? Let's figure one out.
Beraga.
All I can see is just shoulder pad. I can see shoulder pad on his face.
Finally.
I can see it on his face.
Sorry. Take her, don't worry.
All right.
Thank you very much.
It's been a great show. Thank you very much for your comment. And remember, you can catch them today at the premiere of Beyond Blood. Remember, follow on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Beyond Blood Film. You still stand a chance to win a ticket, even though it's getting quite late. But then you can still win a ticket.
Yes, the premiere is today. It starts screening from tomorrow. So don't say because it's today, the premiere, you come to watch for free and you not go tomorrow. Please tell your father, tell your mother, tell your brother, tell your uncle, tell your neighbor, tell your auntie, tell everybody to tell somebody to sell somebody to tell somebody to come and watch it. Or else I'll be at the gate. If I look at your face, I will not allow you to enter.
All right. He's going to be there with shoulder pad. I think
Shoulder pad expression.
And she'll do it again.
She'll be coming with the gun. I'm very sure about that. Okay, we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.